Hey guys, welcome back to the Parkerverse. This week, joining a collection of Android home screen setups and live wallpapers is another awesome setup. This time, with a request score of over 12,000, straight from Persona 5, I bring you the wondrous Futaba Sakura. And just like the rest in the series, I'm going to show you exactly how you can take your boring Android home screens and turn them into something like this. So if you want to see more like this, as well as other Android tips and tricks, make sure to like and subscribe. Oh, and don't forget to get your favorite images animated. Make sure to submit them right within the Epic Live Wallpaper app itself. And of course, don't forget to boost them right to the top, with the #1 ranking request made on a weekly basis, so don't miss out. So here she is, Futaba caught in the rain with a feline friend. Now with this one, while creating the live wallpaper, I made sure to put all of my effort into her subtle motions, with her hair flowing as she leans in for a closer look. And as some of you may have already noticed, I used her outfit as inspiration for the setup, flashing that green and black across the whole home screen, so not only on our app icons, but also on the stylistic color customized date and time indicator. And additionally, inspired by her over-the-ear headphones, I just had to include this interactive circular music widget. Now before we go any further, if you guys like this setup, make sure to smash that like button. It will really help out the channel. To replicate this home screen on your Android phones, all you're going to need is Nova Launcher, KWGT for all of the widgets, and finishing things off as icing on the cake, we're using Hex Installer. Now don't worry, I'll leave a link for everything that you'll need down in the video description below. So let's kick things off with some Nova Launcher tweaks, starting with removing that notification bar from our home screens to give us this clean look. For this, within Nova Launcher settings, just simply head into the look and feel section, and under notifications, make sure to disable this option right here. So now that we have that out the way, let's make a couple more changes within Nova Launcher to get this comfy icon set up. So just head into the home screen section, and starting right at the top with the desktop grid, we want to set that to 5 across and 11 down. After which, for the icons themselves, we're first going to turn off their labeling and then decrease their size. And finally, let's look at that custom dock. Here, make sure to first enable it, and for the padding option, we want to max out both of the sliders here. So now that that's sorted, we can finally add in a dock background. So starting right at the top, make sure to enable it, and then for its background color, we're going to use the stock preset black. After which, we're also going to set its transparency to 49%, and next, make sure to toggle on padding. And as for all of the cornering options, we want to make sure that we set these to squarical, all at 100%. So now that we have the basic setup, let's move on to our home screen app icon. Giving us this two-tone green and black look is the dark green pack. Just simply head to Nova Launcher's look and feel section, and then set the pack as your system icons, just as I'm showing here. Now, before we go any further, let's grab ourselves this awesome live wallpaper. For this, just simply head over to my custom collection app, Epic Live Wallpapers, and you'll find it there. And remember, if you want me to animate one of your favorite images, make sure to submit it right within the app itself. And of course, don't forget to boost it higher up the list. And every week, I'll be making the #1 ranked request. So now that we have that out the way, let's move on to our KWGT widgets. Starting things off with this color customized stylistic date and time indicator, courtesy of the Cone Home pack, is the widget Sim1. Just simply start by loading in a KWGT layout to your home screen, and then you want to resize it so it looks something like this. Now within KWGT, before we look at switching up those colors, as an optional tweak, we're going to first adjust the widget size. So within our layer tab, using the scale option, I'm going to shrink the widget ever so slightly. Now, as for the color customization, just simply head over to the global tab, and here you're going to find a set of 4 different color fields, but the only ones that you're going to need to adjust is C2 to green and C3 to black. And after which, once you're happy, just make sure to hit that save button before you leave. Now let's move on to the second widget of the setup, this interactive circular music widget. Courtesy of the dope music pack is widget 28. So here, let's start things off once again by loading in a KWGT layout to our home screens and then resize it so it looks something like this. Now with this widget within KWGT, all we're going to do is simply adjust the widget size. So for this, just like we did in the first widget, just simply head over to the layer tab and adjust the scale option. For my screen size, I went for a scale of 74.3. And now wrapping up the setup, we're using Hex Installer. This is going to give you a nice AMOLED friendly black backdrop with the colors of the theme splashed across your whole system, including the notification panel. Just use the color codes that I'm showing on screen. Or alternatively, you can get a similar result using the app OneShade. Now if you like this video and want to see more just like this, make sure to hit that like button as well as subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on the next one. And as for your live wallpaper requests, make sure to boost them right within the epic live wallpaper app itself. See you guys next time on Into the Parkerverse.